Limestone 1213. See, Father's showing me everything that they're saying. You know what I mean? Now they're saying, well, if the Muslims start believing that he's Muhammad, then that's a much bigger problem, because not only do we got a crazy radical fucking Christian that's fucking calling himself the Lion of Judah, well, we have a whole bunch of crazy religion radical Muslims believing he's Muhammad. You know what I mean? Calling a new world order. See, Father shows me everything that they're talking about. You know what I'm saying? And what they plotting, what they saying, and what they scheming. We ain't radicals. We believers. You know what I'm saying? They want to make that word radical, you know what I'm saying, to make you look like a threat. You know what I'm saying? Father says he could be a threat. When they use the word radical, they're trying to make you look like a threat. We ain't radical. We just a much bigger believer than what you are. You know what I'm saying? You're the radicals that trying to move towards a future and destroy humanity with your ideas and your concept of enjoying life and living life. Because if you wouldn't been trying to move forward towards the future, Father wouldn't have to brought me to interrupt your future plans. You know what I'm saying? So we're not radicals. You're radicals. You know what I'm saying? That are radicalized Father's ways of living and figure. You know what I'm saying? The more less people believe in God, the more easier it is for us to function. You know what I'm saying? So that's why they come with all these different kind of concepts and use all these different kind of terms. You know what I'm saying? And now they plotting. You know, and they're like, well, we can't let the Muslims believe he's Muhammad, because if the Muslims believe he's Muhammad reincarnated, then that's a bigger problem, you know what I'm saying? Because not only does the Muslims are gonna listen to what he says, you know what I'm saying? We got a bunch of radical religion motherfuckers that are willing to blow themselves up and kill themselves over this typical faith. You know what I'm saying? So that's what they're thinking. You know what I'm saying? That's what they're plotting. You know, we ain't radicals. We just believers in a different section than you believe. You know what I'm saying? You're believers with your hands up, fucking a wall. You know what I'm saying? While they give worship the right way, with their head down to the floor and their knees to the floor. You don't face the Father. You do not face a king with that much glory with your hands up and standing in front of a wall fucking and bowing your head. You know what I'm saying? That's not the true way of worshiping a king with so much glory. Why you think they say that people couldn't look at the sight of God? You know what I'm saying? In the Old Testament, they couldn't look into his presence because his presence was so much glory. They were forced to put their heads down and turn away from him because they could die at the presence of a glory. So the correct form of worshiping is the way the Muslims worship. You know what I'm saying? Your head down, your knees down, and you worship like that. You know what I'm saying? That's how you give glory to a kingdom. You know what I'm saying? Or to a king. That's how you give worship. So, Muhammad's prophet was holy within the time, but it wasn't finished within the time. You know what I'm saying? So, this is a time that Muhammad's prophet is being completed, because Father says we're not just weighing out their lifetime now, we're weighing their lifetime through the Buddha. You know what I'm saying? For Judah, the Lion of Judah. So this ain't a just now thing that I figure they're being weighed out for or being judged for. This is from as far as back in time they come. They're gonna be judged out and weighed out for their deeds. Understand? So that's the problem right now. He's showing me. what they talking behind the closed doors. Not to try to get people to believe that I'm Muhammad, that I'm Muhammad reincarnated, that I was Muhammad reincarnated. That's their whole plot and their scheme. You know what I'm saying? To radicalize us and make us look like some radical motherfuckers. No. The radical motherfuckers and the killers are you and the ones that hold that deck of cards. You know what I'm saying? You're the radicals. The evidence is to the world, the public to see. You know what I'm saying? So the people gonna be like, no. He did not cause them towers to drop. He was in prison. You know what I mean? He had no affiliation or no idea. Well, I didn't even know what a Muslim was in prison. You know what I mean? At that time. So, don't give me that motherfucking, oh, that bullshit. Oh, he's a radical Christian. He's a radical. You know what I'm saying? Nah. You're the radical motherfuckers that are willing to go as far as a nuclear war, that last card, to accomplish what y'all trying to accomplish. You're the radicals. You know what I'm saying? And don't get Bush, slap him with the card in the face. You know what I'm saying? Tell him, you're the radical motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Don't act here like we're radicals here. They want to use radicals as a term of threat. You know what I'm saying? They're fucking radical. You know what I'm saying? Like they ain't fucking radical. Huh? They ain't radical. They won't shit. I've been 16 years. I ain't never committed an act on anybody. You know what I'm saying? They've been doing and committing acts over. Look how many people they've killed since this war has started. Kids and everybody. But they're quick to call radicals. You know? They throw the rock and hide the hand. You know what I mean? Nah, bitch. That's why they ratted themselves out for a purpose. You know what I'm saying? For this purpose. You know? For the elders weeping because he knows I'm dancing in the fire. You know what I'm saying? I'm dancing in the fire and they trying to follow like, no. Let him. I'm going to tell him what he needs to be told. You know what I'm saying? But then needs to be told and let the world judge it out by what it is. This book by its cover. You know what I mean? The truth is the truth, and they can't avoid it. That's what the biggest conflict and the biggest problem for me stepping up on the stage. You know what I'm saying? Because they know, how do we control Achilles? You know what I'm saying? And the leaders are telling them, we don't control them. You heard, watch the movie, we unleash them. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no such thing as controlling Achilles. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no such thing as controlling Achilles. So, they know it, you know? So, that's the biggest concept and the biggest problem.